Hello students. So in the RHCE NTP.conf file, make sure there's a line that says drift file /var/lib/ntp/drift. A drift file stores the frequency offset between the system clock running at its normal frequency and the frequency required to remain in synchronization with correct time. It helps to achieve a stable and accurate time, and you should find this at the top of your configuration file on default installation. So I have the default installation. I haven't changed much except adding these servers here. So that's why it should be there. If not, then make sure you add it there. If there are any default servers in there already, make sure to remove those before you put new servers in. And one of the things that we have used in here is called the iBurst. So we use the iBurst option, which is right here. iBurst option for each server per the NTP pool recommendation. And that way, if the server is unreachable, this will send a burst of 8 packets instead of the usual 1 packet. Using the burst option in the NTP pool project is considered abuse, as it will send those 8 packets every pool interval, whereas iBurst send the 8 packets only the first time. So that's the difference. Also, you'll find a line that will say restrict. It also should be there by default. And so what that does is you have to make sure that the default configuration does not allow management queries. So if you don't, your server could be used in NTP reflection attacks, or could be used for vulnerable to NTPQ and NTPDC queries that attempt to modify the state of the server. So you may have to make sure you check that there is right here, there is a no query option is added to the default, and also make sure you add the options KOD and limited, as they restrict to eagerly asking clients and enforce rate limiting. So we don't have those. We're going to add those KOD and limited. KOD limited. Okay, and after this we're going to go ahead and save and quit. Clear this. And now we're going to restart the NTP service and let our time server synchronize this clock to the upstream servers that we just configured. So the command for that is systemctl restart NTPD. So after a few minutes, we're going to check the health of the time server with the NTPQ command with the -P option. So in here, the remote column tells you the host name of the servers the NTP daemon is using. So this is the server, or these are the servers. And the refied, this field right here column tells you the source the servers are using. Okay, so the IP address, that's the source. So for Stratum 1 servers, the refit field should show GPS and PPS. ACTS or PTB, and Stratus 2 and higher servers will show the IP address of the upstream server. The ST column, which is this right here, shows the stratum and delay, offset, and jitter. It tells you about the quality of the time source. Lower values are better for these 3 fields.